So I just stumbled upon this library called assimp, designed for loading 3D file formats. 40 plus formats? That's insane.
Right? It's like this universal translator for 3D graphics. Imagine trying to build something with different Lego sets.
Exactly. You can take parts from all these different sets and create something completely new. It's so versatile.
And it's not just about the number of formats. It's also how clean the data structure is. That makes manipulating the 3D assets way easier.
Wait, so are you saying the data isn't just a jumbled mess? It's organized? That changes everything.
Totally. If you're working with messy data, it can be such a headache. This assumes you can focus on creativity instead of troubleshooting.
That gives me chills, thinking about the possibilities. Have you ever faced a project where the format compatibility was a nightmare?
Oh, for sure. Trying to match different models from various sources can feel like herding cats. This library really simplifies that.
So, it's a game changer for developers and artists alike. They can just focus on designing instead of wrestling with file quirks.
Right, and think about the implications for games or VR. Assets can be pulled in seamlessly, enhancing the experience.
Wait, seriously? You're telling me that an artist could just drag and drop assets from all over the internet?
Exactly. Just think about how much time that saves in production. It's like giving creators superpowers.
Okay, but I'm curious how it handles differences in shading or textures. Does it adjust those automatically?
Great question. Assimp does attempt to standardize these elements, but some manual tweaking may still be needed.
Got it. So it streamlines a lot, but isn't a magic wand for everything. That balance must be challenging.
Definitely. It's like having a super organized toolbox instead of a mountain of random parts.
Speaking of tools, have you noticed how this opens doors for indie game developers? The barriers are really lowering.
Totally. Making 3D content accessible means more diverse games and stories can emerge. That's exciting.
And just imagine the creativity that could blossom when constraints disappear. What new worlds could we see?
It's a bit like social media for artists, right? The more you share, the more inspired everyone gets.
Oh, wow, that's such a solid analogy. There's a feedback loop happening there driving innovation.
Exactly. And this library is part of that ecosystem, giving everyone easier access.
But let's not forget, ease of use could lead to oversaturation in styles. What do you think?
That's a fair point. It could lead to a crowd of similar assets, could push artists to differentiate themselves even more.
Right? They might have to innovate consequently, staying ahead in creativity. A strange double-edged sword.
For sure, it makes the competition fierce, but it's also an exciting environment to work in.
And imagine the community that could form around shared assets, like collaborative artist co-ops.
Now that's a cool thought. Artists pooling resources could amplify their work exponentially.
But here's where it gets interesting. Wouldn't that challenge individual creativity?
That's a vital question. It could either dilute personal style or push people to refine their unique voice.
Whoa, the idea that collaboration could pressure people to grow is pretty mind-blowing.
Exactly. We might see a renaissance of art styles just from this shift in access.
So basically, assimp isn't just a tool. It's a bridge to a community and a catalyst for creativity.
Yes, this is such a good example of how technology can reshape artistic landscapes.
And it all started with just one library. Just imagine what's next in tech that could do similar things.
Right? The possibilities are infinite. That's the beauty of innovation.
This whole conversation has me racing with ideas. What do you think the next big breakthrough will be?
I really think it'll be something that combines AI and content creation and community sharing. Let's keep an eye on it.
Totally. Here's to what comes next and to how tools like assimp can spark our imagination.
Absolutely. The future is bright, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds.